He was Crawford's roommate, right?
Yeah, we used to stay together here in Vegas when he first turned pro. Yup.
What do you think about his latest comments saying that Errol Spence, right now with the accolades that he has, probably wouldn't be inducted to the Hall of Fame? What do you think?
I'll put him in there.
You put
But
him in there?
Crawford shit. He knows boxing, so I can't knock his opinion. But he beat Porter. He dropped Porter. Who he beat? Ugas. The way he beat Ugas. He beat Mikey Garcia. He beat. He could. No, Earl's a dog. He fought. He lost to the best in the game, which is Crawford. So but that stuff now, man, is watered down. All this stuff watered down now. But he a dog. He a certified dog though, Earl. Like, up until when he fought Crawford, everybody was like, including myself, saying that was the most 50-50 fight. Even though I had Crawford winning, everybody was like, this is the most even fight since Leonard and Hearns.
Mm. Mm.
So, Earl could fight. He still could come back too and fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, yup.
Who you think he could beat at 54?
Shit, who knows? He might could beat everybody other than Crawford. You never know. Earl always proved people wrong. Everybody thought he was done after the accident. He beat Danny and Ugas.
Shout out to Ugas. Went on Twitter and said, "Listen, um, he definitely deserves to be in the Hall of Fame."
Yeah. I mean, that's Crawford's opinion, so I can't argue against what he's saying, but he lost to Crawford, so and Crawford is, shit, the best in the game. Number one to me, pound for pound.
Canelo's gonna be coming in there at like 180 pounds. You know what I mean? He's gonna come in there solid 185. Crawford, what's he coming in?
In my opinion, I wouldn't come heavy. In my opinion, I would come in at this is my opinion. I would come in at 65 and come in at the same weight for the fight. 65, 68.
The Silverado Trail Boss and Chevrolet.
It's Chevy Truck Month.
Okay. What do you think he's gonna rehydrate at?
No, that's what I'm saying. He should need to rehydrate a lot. He should just stay where he at.
What?
Why would he need to rehydrate and he already moving up
But he be
20?
walking. Doesn't he walk around at like 170 something
But that's
anyway?
shape though. I'm talking
Huh?
about fight, like in top fighting shape. Yeah, he could weigh 170 something out of shape. Not out of shape, but not watching what he eat. I'm saying I think Crawford should be under 170 in the ring. Or 170 if whatever he feel good at sparring multiple times, that's what I come in at. So if it's 168, 171, I would stay within that range, but I wouldn't that's the only factor is him not being too slow. But if I was Crawford, my opinion, if I can just think off the top of my head, I would weigh in at 165 and fight at 168 to 170.
I think he has no choice, Mick.
Yeah, like somewhere in there he probably weighs top shape. Like Floyd, when he was fighting 54,
But
I
come
mean
in at
Floyd,
168 though, right? Come in at 168, and
nah,
then
like
you
five,
want a little lower. You saying?
yeah, 65 and fight anywhere from the same weight. He probably be 65 or 70 when he fight.
Try to get in there at 170.
It ain't really a try, just naturally. Like,
It naturally, yeah.
ain't nothing he gonna have to really watch. Like
Water is gonna
cause
do. Is gonna get him up there.
about it like this, he could make 160 very easy, or 154 he could make. So he can come in at whatever, like Floyd fighting 154. Yeah, Floyd can't get up to 180, but he could Floyd probably was in the walk around, he can get up to 60, 65 probably when he not doing nothing.
Hmm.
But when he trained, it's gonna drop in the 50s. So basically, when Floyd in shape, he always in his 50s, 160 and down. So when he fought Canelo, he still ain't gained weight because he might have weighed 150 and weighed 150 on fight night at 150. So with Crawford, just because you weigh something out of when you not had a fight coming up, when he in top shape, he gonna probably be like in his 60s and in camp. So he might as well just stay there. His top shape, he gonna probably be in the 60s, low to mid 60s.
Mm.
So that's two. So he ain't gonna have to do nothing.
Okay. 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 How you think the fight goes down though?
Uh, I think I got Crawford by decision.
By decision? You put
Yeah,
your money on that?
yeah, I'm gonna put some money on it.
Because you know that they're gonna have Canelo as the favorite.
Yeah, I'm gonna have some money on it.
Mm. That's gonna be a good day then.
I
It's
ain't
gonna
saying that it can go the other way. Like that's why it's a huge fight. I mean, Canelo's a monster and he bigger. But I just don't think if he couldn't get John Ryder out of there. Not that I'm comparing, but I'm saying he ain't got a stoppage in years, so it's a pattern.
yeah.
I don't, I don't see his footwork and his conditioning being enough to stop Crawford. Them the two things that I see lacking: his footwork and his conditioning.
Okay. So are you saying that Crawford's gonna just be throwing these punches and Canelo is just gonna just be sitting there with his high guard? You know what
Nah,
I mean?
that, but it's gonna be. See, the thing is how people think Crawford just gonna sit there and let him hit him. Is the thing, cause they like, oh, he gonna knock Crawford out. Well, you gotta hit him enough and get to him to knock him out. If he is slow on his feet like usual, and Canelo one of my favorite fighters in the game. So this ain't. I'm speaking on the standpoint of because you more so got to think of how Crawford gonna beat him because he the favorite. Canelo, everybody's saying he too small. He got to knock him out, but you got to get to him. Just say he land a good punch on Crawford, and Crawford get away and get out. Okay, Canelo really he a great finisher when he got you hurt, but in the last few years we haven't seen him finishing cats. He get
Right.
tired fighting spurts. He
Hmm.
can't fight. I think by him having to fight in spurts make it an even fight. Like that's a drawish kind of. It could be a drawish kind of fight, but I think that Canelo gonna edge him out in the decision. That's my opinion. Like I think that his condition is gonna be better. And he gonna win a few of them late rounds and pull ahead of him. But I
Mm.
do think that dude might buzz Terrence a couple times, but you get buzzed in this part of pro boxing. You gonna get
Well,
buzzed. But I think that Terrence is more focused and disciplined. He locked in. He haven't took no breaks in his career. He loved the gym. He always in the gym. Mayweather beat him. Mayweather smaller. He don't have to pop that. Even though Canelo was younger, but I'm just going off of Mayweather don't have to pop that Terrence got. Mayweather might be move a little better than Crawford on his feet, but he didn't use his movement like that against Canelo. But I think Canelo lacked conditioning, and Terrence got great conditioning. That's where I see his edge being is his great conditioning. As long as he don't get greedy and trade punches with him, then he should be good.
have you ever seen Crawford, you know, utilize the time, know that he's in there with a big threat. You know what I mean? To the point, Floyd was really good at that. You know what I mean? Time
Yeah.
management, making sure that he ran that clock down the way he needed.